घबराओ मत, घबराओ मत, बहुत बहुत आराम से।
4 कैमरे में लड़ाई कर रहे हो यार, 4 लोग हैं यार।
आराम आराम आराम।
क्या कर रहा है यार? 4 लोग
एकदम बिल्कुल। आप हो गए रेडी?
सवाल पूछें सर आप?
नहीं, सवाल पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है, मैं खुद ही बोलूंगा, मैं खुद ही बोलूंगा। मित्रों, विगत
बिल्कुल हिलने की जगह।
मित्रों, विगत 15-20 दिनों से लगातार हवा में मेरे और मेरे परिवार के संबंध में अफवाहें तैर रही हैं। मैंने सोचा कि अफवाहों का कोई सिर पैर नहीं होता है, इसलिए कुछ ही दिन में यह सब सारी अफवाहें समाप्त हो जाएंगी। लेकिन मैं देख रहा हूं कि निरंतर वह अफवाहें बढ़ती ही जा रही हैं। मैं देश की जनता को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी सदस्य के ऊपर कोई आरोप प्रथम दृष्टया भी सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
सर, कौन से तत्व हैं ऐसे जो
बस तत्वों की तलाश सब खोजी पत्रकार
आपने शिकायत भी की, जो इस तरह के रूमर्स उड़ रहे हैं आपके खिलाफ, जो साजिश?
मैंने प्रधानमंत्री जी से भी बात की है। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने स्वयं मेरे समक्ष आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है।
नहीं,
संघ में किसी से बात नहीं की। मैंने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष और प्रधानमंत्री जी दोनों साथ बैठे थे, हम सब लोग, और उस समय यह बात कही। उन्होंने भी पूरी तरह से इस पर आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है और इसे उन्होंने पूरी तरह से बेबुनियाद और
अपने लोगों को लगता है कि
18 अगस्त को असम और नागालैंड बॉर्डर में जो
I have to say nothing। बस इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ। पुनः मैं अपनी बात को दोहराना चाहूंगा। जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी व्यक्ति के ऊपर यदि कोई आरोप, छोटा आरोप भी प्राइमा फेसिया, प्रथम दृष्टया सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को और सार्वजनिक जीवन को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
असम गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से आप जाने वाले हैं? असम में जाने वाले हैं? असम में जाने वाले हैं और असम गवर्नमेंट की तरफ कहा गया है कि आपको सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड नहीं कर।
कौन है यार?
All right, Home Minister Rajnath Singh, they're giving out a clarification hours after these reports were aired on headlines today. Exclusive details that Rajnath Singh had met senior RSS leaders along with seniors within the BJP and talked about his son and called these rumours. In fact, Managing Editor Rahul Kanwal joining us right now from the newsroom. Rahul, really giving out a very strong statement saying that if a day comes when the allegations against me or any of my family members are proved, I will give up politics. Rajnath Singh, in no uncertain terms, saying that everything is fine and all these are just rumours. But that's not really the fact, is it?
No, son, I think you're completely wrong. You can't suggest for a second that these charges are proven. Rajnath Singh saying over here that baseless rumours are being floated, and he's saying that he will quit if at all that they are proven to be true. Now, here's the way to look at it. This is the story that headlines today broke first this morning, that Rajnath Singh had complained to BJP senior leaders, including Amit Shah, and also to RSS functionaries, telling them that malicious rumours are being spread about him. And this just shows how upset and hurt he's been with what he believes is a vilification campaign, which has been conducted and orchestrated against him to try and show him in poor light. Now, Rajnath Singh has come out and said this officially. Now, usually you wouldn't see Rajnath Singh come out and say this, but because this has been swirling and swirling in the political air of Delhi for the past several weeks, Rajnath Singh has now reached a point where he feels he needs to come out and tackle this head on. By making this comment publicly, Rajnath Singh has now proven two things. One, that no such meeting took place. That's his public assertion. Now, can Prime Minister Narendra Modi or those who've been suggesting that there was indeed a dressing down given to Rajnath Singh. Pankaj, confirm that the meeting did indeed take place, because Rajnath Singh has staked his public credibility on the fact that a meeting of this nature did not take place. Secondly, was there ever a rumour, was there ever an insinuation, was there ever a suggestion that Rajnath Singh's son, Pankaj Singh, took money for getting police officers transferred? Rajnath Singh has said no, that is not the case. Now that Rajnath Singh has made this public, it really brings to the fore this power struggle within the BJP, which nobody will talk about, but everyone's discussing privately between those who don't like the fact, or Rajnath believes there are those who are not comfortable with the fact that he's been made the clear number 2, and therefore they're trying to bring him down, and Rajnath Singh, who feels that this is a very unfortunate manner in which stories are being deliberately leaked into the media, and he's really upset about it. You saw that in that comment which Rajnath Singh made publicly just a few moments before now. This is unprecedented to see the Home Minister come out and accept that these rumours, because usually rumours are just denied, or people look the other way, don't acknowledge rumours, because you magnify a rumour when you acknowledge it. Right. But the fact that Rajnath Singh has reached a point where he's so upset, where he comes out and makes this statement, now really puts the onus on those who've been spreading the rumours, and everyone in the party and the circles of power know who these people are, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi to either acknowledge or deny whether such a meeting did indeed take place.
All right, Rahul, in fact, stay on with us. Let's go back and listen into that, hurt Rajnath really coming out, the Home Minister, and making this statement just a short while back. Let's once again go back and listen into that entire statement that he's made.
चलो आ जाओ। घबराओ मत बहुत आराम से।
4 कैमरे में लड़ाई कर रहे हो यार, 4 लोग हैं यार।
आराम।
4 लोग
एकदम बिल्कुल। आप हो गए रेडी?
सवाल पूछें सर आप?
नहीं, सवाल पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है, मैं खुद ही बोलूंगा। मित्रों,
बिल्कुल हिलने की जगह।
मित्रों, विगत 15-20 दिनों से लगातार हवा में मेरे और मेरे परिवार के संबंध में अफवाहें तैर रही हैं। मैंने सोचा कि अफवाहों का कोई सिर पैर नहीं होता है, इसलिए कुछ ही दिन में यह सब सारी अफवाहें समाप्त हो जाएंगी। लेकिन मैं देख रहा हूं कि निरंतर वह अफवाहें बढ़ती ही जा रही हैं। मैं देश की जनता को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी सदस्य के ऊपर कोई आरोप प्रथम दृष्टया भी सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
सर, कौन से तत्व हैं ऐसे जो
बस तत्वों की तलाश सब खोजी पत्रकारिता।
आपने शिकायत भी की जो इस तरह के रूमर्स उड़ रहे हैं आपके खिलाफ, जो साजिश?
मैंने प्रधानमंत्री जी से भी बात की है। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने स्वयं मेरे समक्ष आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है।
नहीं, संघ
में किसी से बात नहीं की। मैंने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष और प्रधानमंत्री जी दोनों साथ बैठे थे, हम सब लोग, और उस समय यह बात कही। उन्होंने भी पूरी तरह से इस पर आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है, और इसे उन्होंने पूरी तरह से बेबुनियाद और
अपने लोगों को लगता है कि
15 अगस्त को असम और नागालैंड बॉर्डर में जो
पॉलिटिकल राइवलरी मान रहे हैं, कौन है इसके पीछे?
आई हैव टू से नथिंग। बस इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ। पुनः मैं अपनी बात को दोहराना चाहूंगा। जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी व्यक्ति के ऊपर यदि कोई आरोप, छोटा आरोप भी प्राइमा फेसिया, प्रथम दृष्टया सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को और सार्वजनिक जीवन को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
सर, असम गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से आप जाने वाले क्या? असम में जाने वाले और असम गवर्नमेंट।
All right, Managing Editor Rahul Kanwal still standing by to get us more perspective on Rajnath Singh's statement over there. Rahul, now one thing is for sure, it was indeed Do you think it was, in fact, wise on the part of the Home Minister to come out and make this clarification? Also now, the ball clearly in the Prime Minister's court to take a call on what's happening within the BJP, because certainly there are some elements which are trying to create this massive divide amongst the senior leaders within the party.
What's happened, Sana, essentially is that there's been a vacuum of information emerging from the Modi Sarkar. And the the moment there is a vacuum of real information, then rumours, innuendo tends to get amplified. Now, there are 3 or 4 stories that have been doing the rounds over the past few weeks. One, that Prime Minister Narendra Modi called up INB Minister Prakash Javadekar when he was on the way to the airport wearing a kurta pajama and wearing kurta and jeans, and told him that wearing jeans and a t-shirt, and told him that you can't go out dressed so casually when you're representing the government. And Prakash Javadekar apparently had to rush back and put on a proper attire, and only then was he able to take the flight. Now, there's also another story about Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan, who was apparently meeting a top industrialist. He was in the middle of lunch, and the story goes that he received a call from the Prime Minister, and the Prime Minister told him that, "Is your lunch over?" That's pretty much what the Prime Minister is supposed to have said, and Dharmendra Pradhan got the message and immediately rushed back and understood that he shouldn't be meeting senior industrialists in this fashion, or at least that he felt was the message that the Prime Minister was conveying. Now, these are the few stories that have been doing the rounds in the power corridors of Delhi. But one of the reasons that this is happening, and this is being seen really for the first time, is that Prime Minister Modi has directed his ministers not to speak unnecessarily to the media. Now, people are taking this to mean that he pretty much doesn't want them to speak to the media at all, which is why there is no authentic information coming out, and people are very carefully planting stories against their adversaries or against their opponents within the government or the party. And this is a reflection, this is a manifestation of that phenomena where this has been building and building for the past several weeks. It reached a point where the Home Minister felt that enough was enough. I will go out and publicly denounce this. Now, understand, these are consummate politicians. They don't usually go out and accept that there are charges of gross misconduct against their children and that they're denying it. Now, these things are usually just ignored. But it clearly reached a point where the Home Minister could take it no more. And what, to my mind, I don't know whether Prime Minister Modi will be decoding it the same way that we are, but to my mind, what is required is for more flow of information from the government about plans, policies, about what the government is doing, as opposed to installing this virtual iron curtain which suggests that Prime Minister Modi doesn't want any information to emerge. At the end of the day, he used to be highly accessible, very communicative, and he hasn't been that since the time he took over. Now, the Prime Minister looks at it a different way. He says, my job and the job of my colleagues is not necessarily to spend my time speaking to the media constantly and feeding the 24/7 news cycle. My job is to get work done, to put the India story back on track, and that's where I want my ministers to focus their attention. That's the Prime Minister's vision. You can't dispute it because that's a good vision. But the reality is that you've got media as a player in national politics. Media is an observer of national politics, and therefore, naturally, they will jump onto whatever story they can get. And at that time, if there is real information emerging, that will feed the news cycle far better than relying on innuendo, insinuation, which builds up and sees the sort of explosion that we've seen today from Home Minister Rajnath Singh, who you can see in that video is very, very cut up and very, very upset with some of his colleagues for planting all these stories.
Absolutely. In fact, we'd like to play out that soundbite once again for the viewers who are just joining us, who perhaps might have missed his reaction, his statement that he made a short while ago. Let's go back and listen in.
चलो आ जाओ। घबराओ मत, बहुत आराम से।
4 कैमरे में लड़ाई कर रहे हो यार, 4 लोग हैं यार।
आराम।
4 लोग
एकदम बिल्कुल। आप हो गए रेडी?
सवाल पूछें सर आप?
नहीं, सवाल पूछने की जरूरत नहीं है, मैं खुद ही बोलूंगा। मित्रों,
बिल्कुल हिलने की जगह।
मित्रों, विगत 15-20 दिनों से लगातार हवा में मेरे और मेरे परिवार के संबंध में अफवाहें तैर रही हैं। मैंने सोचा कि अफवाहों का कोई सिर पैर नहीं होता है, इसलिए कुछ ही दिन में यह सब सारी अफवाहें समाप्त हो जाएंगे। लेकिन मैं देख रहा हूं कि निरंतर वह अफवाहें बढ़ती ही जा रही हैं। मैं देश की जनता को आश्वस्त करना चाहता हूं कि जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी सदस्य के ऊपर कोई आरोप प्रथम दृष्टया भी सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
सर, कौन से तत्व हैं ऐसे जो
बस तत्वों की तलाश सब खोजी पत्रकार
आपने शिकायत भी की जो इस तरह के रूमर्स उड़ रहे हैं आपके खिलाफ जो साजिश?
मैंने प्रधानमंत्री जी से भी बात की है। प्रधानमंत्री जी ने स्वयं मेरे समक्ष आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है।
नहीं,
संघ में किसी से बात नहीं की। मैंने राष्ट्रीय अध्यक्ष और प्रधानमंत्री जी दोनों साथ बैठे थे हम सब लोग, और उस समय यह बात कही। उन्होंने भी पूरी तरह से इस पर आश्चर्य व्यक्त किया है और इसे उन्होंने पूरी तरह से बेबुनियाद और
अपने लोगों को लगता है कि
12 अगस्त को असम और नागालैंड बॉर्डर में जो
पॉलिटिकल राइवलरी मान रहे हैं, कौन है इसके पीछे?
आई हैव टू से नथिंग, आई हैव टू से नथिंग। बस इतना ही कहना चाहता हूँ। पुनः मैं अपनी बात को दोहराना चाहूंगा। जिस दिन मेरे अथवा मेरे परिवार के किसी व्यक्ति के ऊपर यदि कोई आरोप, छोटा आरोप भी प्राइमा फेसिया प्रथम दृष्टया सिद्ध हो जाएगा, उस दिन इस राजनीति को और सार्वजनिक जीवन को ठोकर मारकर मैं घर बैठ जाऊंगा।
असम गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से आप जाने वाले क्या? असम में जाने वाले, असम में जाने वाले, और असम गवर्नमेंट की तरफ कहा गया है कि आपको सिक्योरिटी प्रोवाइड